Hello and good evening. I promised more videos on Gigantopithecus americanus, so here's one for you. Roll the film. Oh, give me a break. Everyone knows that's a guy in a suit. Just like it's a guy in a suit. You know, just like this guy. It's damn obvious they look exactly the same, or maybe not. I don't know. I've had a few drinks, and I can't really tell. But seeing is or is not always believing, and this probably doesn't look like this. So this one is a guy in a suit, and that means that this one then must be the real thing. Or a kind of, like reverse. Truth is, you can get a real Sasquatch suit if you're willing to dish out the big bucks. And here's a real nice one, the Harry and the Henderson suit, sure to look just like the real thing if there is a real thing. And here it is in action. Holy smokes. Patterson sure could have used this advanced costume way back in 1967 instead of this stupid thing that looks like some guy in a carpet. Yeah. Hey, look, it's even got long arms and everything. I'm also glad to see others on YouTube coming up with new and improved, high-quality costumes to make their hoax videos with instead of idiots like Paul Freeman. Can you believe Freeman had the nerve to use an 8mm camera when video was plentiful back in 1994? Oh, and that's obviously another guy wearing a carpet in the background. Who knows, maybe it's the same guy that wore the Patterson suit. They look kind of alike. Or maybe both suits were made by that Philip Morris dude who owns that costume place back east. Yeah, Morris said he made the Patterson suit. Here he is showing off another one just like it. He's got a lot like them in his catalog, too, if you want to make your own hoax videos. Here's one, and here's another one, and yet another one. Man, no wonder scientists still think that Patterson film is real. Those look very expensive. So impressive, in fact, that hundreds, if not thousands, of fine filmmakers are using them. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Well, most of these films you can find right here on YouTube. I think Patterson got a lot for the money he paid Morris, but then had to go and wreck it by making the thing fit like a second skin. I mean, what's up with that? Hollywood sure didn't want anything to do with him. Back in '67, they were too busy gluing rubber on actors' faces for a cool $1 million, or busy inventing new and exciting ways to produce convincing Bigfoot-type monsters. You can sure tell the money that goes into these productions. Compare that with the guy in the carpet, or this guy in a carpet. I mean, they don't even walk right. I mean, who in the hell even walks like that, for Christ's sake? I don't know. I think Morris's costume were far too advanced to be the one Patterson and Freeman used. They probably just cut up an old sofa or something. They look so fakey fake. I really like the new videos people are coming out with, though. Hey, have you seen the one where some kid is just out walking around in the woods and then yells, "What the hell is that?" And you see what looks like a real Sasquatch walk by? Yeah, that's a classic gag. Always gets a laugh out of me. Oh, and how about the one where the guy is just like out walking around in the woods when he suddenly yells, "What the hell is that?" And you see a real lifelike Bigfoot walk past or behind a tree or something? Yeah, that always gets a chuckle out of me. It never gets old. I think Patterson and Freeman could have taken some lessons from these guys. I mean, when you're out to make a funny and obviously fake Bigfoot video, at least try to make it convincing. Okay, so they didn't have a big budget. At least Patterson had a 16mm camera to use, which is like twice as good as what Freeman could afford on his U.S. Forestry Service paycheck. It's too bad that Patterson didn't have a radio-controlled animatronics head, like Harry and the Hendersons, or a cool suit and CGI to make his Bigfoot look like the beef jerky dude. Yeah, he could have fooled everyone with those, instead of just like the scientifical types that keep looking at this film and making all kinds of examinations and shit. What a bunch of dummies. I mean, who are you gonna believe? Some scientists who will actually look at the footage and say shit like there really might be a Bigfoot family running around, or scientists who already know that there's no such thing, therefore it must be a guy wearing a carpet. I ask you, doesn't that make sense? How can it not be a guy in a suit if there's just no big feet around? It's perfect logic. Anyway, I'm super soylent, having another drink. And thank you for watching. Oh, and here's some more Bigfoot home movies for you to watch.
Oh, boy, Steve said you were big, but this is ridiculous.
Out of the great Northwest comes the legendary Bigfoot, who 8 years ago saved a young child lost in the vast wilderness and raised that child until he grew up to be Wild Boy.
Giant ape defied jaw shark. See giant ape vanquish monster reptile.
You want me? Let's see what you got here, boss. This just isn't some dumb animal. Wasn't it?
Where did you find her?
I arrested her 2 years ago.